Hi everyone, this is the first lesson on circular arrangement. In this lesson, we are mainly going to focus on understanding the given information. Let it be the first example. If you are given a question this way, I want you to go through the given question carefully. I want you to understand each and every word given. I want you to focus mainly on the given words. Try to solve this puzzle and then get back to the video. Now, let me explain you each and every condition given. You are given that there are 8 members A to H and they are sitting around a circular table facing towards the center. And the conditions given, let me write it this way. You are given that A is opposite B, but neither of them is sitting adjacent to either C or D. A is opposite B, it's clear. And you are given that, but neither of them is sitting adjacent to. Adjacent means immediate next. So neither of them, A and B are the two persons who should not sit next to C and D. So A should not sit next to C, even B should not sit next to C. A should not sit next to D, even B should not sit next to D. So this is the information given in the first condition. Now let me explain you the second condition. F is 2 places away to the left of E. Many of the students usually will get confused with these kind of conditions. Here, I want you to remember that when you are given a condition saying that F is 2 places away to the left of E, 2 places away, it means that there should be exactly one person sitting between F and E. When it's 2 places away, only one place should be left between F and E. When you are given a condition saying that A is 5 places away to the right of B, as it's 5 places away, there should be a gap of 4 places between A and B. Now, let us look at the next condition. H is to the right of B. Even this is one of the important things here. As far as circular arrangement is concerned, if you are given a condition saying that A is to the left of B or A is to the right of B, we have to consider it as immediate left or immediate right. In the given condition of H is to the right of B, as this is about a circular arrangement, we have to consider that H is to the immediate right of B. And that's a different case scenario when it comes to a linear arrangement. Now let us look at the last condition. G is not adjacent to A. So G is not sitting next to A, but adjacent to C. It means that G is adjacent to C. So G is not adjacent to A, but G is adjacent to C. So this is the given information. Now let me explain you how to solve this set. Let us assume a circle this way. As there are 8 members sitting around a circular table, let it be the circle now. Now my question is, which condition should we start with? I want you to go with a condition where you are given more information. So let me start with the first one. A is opposite B. So let me place A this way. As A and B are opposite each other, as it's A, this person should be B. In addition to this, you are given that, but neither of them is sitting adjacent to either C or D. Let me explain you this one. So C and D should not sit next to A. So we cannot place C here and we cannot place C here. And same is the case with D. So C and D are not to be placed here and C and D are not to be placed here. In the same way, C and D should not sit next to B even. So we cannot place C and D even in these two places. So they are the only two places what we are left with. Among which, as we cannot predict whether it's C or D, let it be this way. When it's C, it's D. When it's D, it's C. So we are done with one of the conditions. Now let us look at the second condition. F is 2 places away to the left of E. Can I go with this one? No. The reason, as F is 2 places away to the left of E, there should be exactly one person sitting between F and E. So we may place F and E here, or you may place F and E here, or you can place this way or this way. As we cannot predict this one, going with the second condition is not a suggestible idea. In that case, which condition should we choose as a second one? Observe this one carefully, as we placed 4 members earlier. Now I want you to go with a condition which is related to at least one among the given 4. So let me go with the third one. As we placed B earlier, you are given some information related to B here. H is to the right of B. As H is to the right of B, as we know the place of B, as it's B, as B is facing towards the center of the table, now assume yourself sitting at this position and assume that you are facing towards center of the table. When you are facing in this direction, what will be your right now? This is your right. As H is to the right of B, it means that H is to the immediate right of B, as we discussed earlier, and this is a circle. So this person should be H now. So we are done with the second condition. Now which condition should we choose as a third one? Let us go with the last condition. G is not adjacent to A. If you look at it, as G is not adjacent to A, where should we place G now? G should not be placed here. Even G should not be placed here, as G is not adjacent to A. And this is the only place what we are left with. So definitely this person should be G. Let me place G first. So this person should be G. You are given that G is not adjacent to A but adjacent to C. As it's G, as G is sitting adjacent to C, this person should be C now. So as it's C, this person should be D. Now we are left with 2 places and you are left with 2 members, F and E. You are given that F is 2 places away to the left of E. Now one can definitely say that exactly one between these two is E and the other is F. So let us assume that it's E. And we know that E is facing towards the center of the table. When E is facing towards center of the table, what will be the left of E? This is the direction. As F is 2 places away to the left of E, there should be exactly one person sitting between E and F. So we have to place F here. But as this is H, can we place F here again? No, which itself says that my assumption gone wrong. Now I can definitely say that it's not E, so this person should be E now. So when it's E, it's F. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you didn't understand this condition, till you get used to the sets, I want you to assume in the place of the given person. So assume yourself sitting at this position and assume that you are facing towards center of the table. And then you have to place F second to the left of E. So as it's E, this person will be F. Once you are done with the arrangement, you can answer any question based on this set. Example, this is the first question given. Who is sitting 3 places away to the right of B? To answer this question, you should know 2 things. First one, the final arrangement. And the second one, the meaning of this question. As we are done with the arrangement earlier, and we know that 3 places away, it means that there should be exactly 2 places left between the given 2. Now, I know that it's B. As B is facing towards center of the table, this is the right of B. 3 places away. So we have to leave these 2. So your answer will be F. So F is sitting 3 places away to the right of B. Now let us look at the second question. If A and C interchange their places, then who will be 2 places away to the right of C? Interchange their places. It means that as this is A, C should occupy this place. As this is C, now A should occupy this place. So this person will be C and it's A now. If A and C interchange their places, then who will be 2 places away to the right of C? So this is the new position of C. And you are given that all the given members are facing towards center of the table. Assume that it's you and assume that you are facing towards center of the table. What will be your right now? This is your right. So 2 places away from C. So your answer will be A. Now let us look at the third question. Who is sitting opposite G? As this is G, your answer will be F. So we are done with one of the examples in this lesson. Now let us look at the second example. I want you to pause the video here. I want you to try to solve this question now. Take your own time. Focus mainly on understanding the given words. So if you have any doubt or once you get the answer, get back to the video. Everything being explained here in detail. Now let me explain you this set. Again, you are given that there are 8 members sitting around a circular table facing towards the center. And you are given some conditions here. Let me write those conditions this way. As the given members are sitting around a circular table, let us assume a circle like this. You are given that A is 3 places away to the right of B. As we know that 3 places away means there should be exactly 2 persons sitting between A and B. Who is 3 places away to the right of C? It means that B is 3 places away to the right of C. Second condition says that G is to the right of E. As we know that G is to the immediate right of E, as this is a circle, but not adjacent to B. So G is not adjacent to B. H is sitting adjacent to neither C nor F. It means that H is not sitting next to C and H is not sitting next to F. So as we understood the given conditions, now let us place the given members in this circular table. My question is, which condition one should start with? You have to mainly focus on this. You have to select the first condition. So selecting the first condition is going to play a key role in answering the given question. I want you to go with the condition where you are given more information. So let me go with the first one. We know that A is 3 places away to the right of B. Assume that it's B. So assume that you are sitting in this position and assume that you are facing towards center of the table. Then what will be your right now? As A is 3 places away to the right of B, A should sit third to the right of B. 3 places away to the right of B is same as third to the right of B. So as it's B, what will be the right of B? This is the direction. So A should sit third to the right of B. There should be exactly 2 members sitting between A and B. So as it's B, it's A. And you are given that who is 3 places away to the right of C? It means that B is 3 places away to the right of C. Let us understand this. As B is 3 places away to the right of C, how many members should sit between B and C? Exactly 2. When you find exactly 2 members sitting between B and C, can I place B here? Does this work? No, which itself says that this person should be C. This is the only option what we are left with. So I can definitely say that it's C. Now let us look at the next condition. which condition should we choose as the next one? We can go with the second one. G is to the right of E. What does it mean? G and E should sit immediate next to one another. So you can place G and E either this way or this way. But you are given that G is not adjacent to B. You cannot place G here and you cannot place G here. So exactly one between these two should be G. And we know that G is to the right of E. So the arrangement will be done this way. Assume that it's you and assume that you are facing towards center of the table. What will be your right now? This is your right. So G is to the right of E. Now let us look at the next condition. H is sitting adjacent to neither C nor F. Let us go with this. As we know that it's C and we know that H is not sitting next to C. So you cannot place H here and you cannot place H here. So this is the only place what we are left with to place H. So let it be H. And we know that H is not sitting next to F. So this person should not be F. So this person will be F nub. And this person should be D. So this is the final arrangement. Now let us answer questions based on this set. Who is 2 places away to the right of G? I know that it's G. And we know that G is facing towards center of the table. So this will be the left of G and this is the right of G. And it's 2 places away. So let us leave one place and your answer will be F. So F is sitting 2 places away to the right of G. Now let us look at the second question. Who is sitting 3 places away to the right of H? As we know that it's H and we know that H is facing towards center of the table. So 3 places away to the right of H. So this is the direction. And we should leave 2 members between the given 2. And your answer will be G. Now let us look at the third question. Who is sitting opposite C? As it's C, C and E are sitting opposite one another. So opposite to C is E. And it's option B. So guys, focus more on understanding the given information and which condition one should start with. So the first condition will definitely play a key role while solving the given question. And we are done with one of the basic lessons on circular arrangement. So I want you to go through the given video repeatedly so that you can understand each and every condition given. Practice as much as you can and see you soon in the next video. Thank you.